Hey there, my ring-jumping, dual-wielding gamers. Today we're diving into the world of Halo 2, where the battles are epic and the betrayals, well, let's just say they could teach Shakespeare a thing or two about drama. Buckle up because we're about to uncover how a game not only managed to live up to its monumental expectations, but also changed the face of multiplayer gaming forever. And I promise, by the end of this, you'll be looking at your energy sword with a little more respect. Let's just jump right into the nitty-gritty behind the creation of Halo 2. Picture this, it's the early 2000s, and Bungie is riding high on the success of the original Halo Combat Evolved. Expectations are through the roof, and the team knows they need to deliver something extraordinary. But as with any great story, the road to greatness was paved with its share of challenges. Bungie, the mastermind behind the Halo series, was originally a small team based in Chicago before being acquired by Microsoft in 2000. This acquisition was a game changer, literally and figuratively. With Halo Combat Evolved cementing the Xbox as a serious contender in the console wars, the pressure was on for Halo 2 to not only match but surpass its predecessor. Enter Jason Jones, co-founder of Bungie and the project lead for Halo 2. Jones is a visionary, no doubt, but even visionaries hit roadblocks. Development for Halo 2 was ambitious from the start, aiming to push the Xbox hardware to its limits. They wanted more complex environments, better graphics, and, most notably, an expansive online multiplayer experience. The ambition came with its fair share of headaches. One of the major hurdles was the game's engine. The original Halo engine was simply not capable of handling the scope Bungie had envisioned for Halo 2. This led to the creation of a new engine, which, while powerful, also meant the team was essentially starting from scratch. The constant tweaking and overhauls caused delays and immense stress. And then there was the infamous E3 2003 demo. Bungie wowed the audience with jaw-dropping demo that showcased what Halo 2 could be. The problem? Much of what was shown was essentially smoke and mirrors. The demo was a highly scripted sequence, not representative of the actual gameplay. The team had set a bar that, behind the scenes, they knew was nearly impossible to reach in the time left before release. This pressure cooker environment led to significant crunch times. Stories of developers sleeping under their desks and working insane hours became the norm. Controversy bubbled as the intensive working conditions took a toll on the team's morale and health. But, despite the turmoil, Bungie persevered. But let's not sugarcoat it, things got real dicey. The game's development was so tumultuous that some planned features and storylines had to be cut or significantly altered to meet deadlines. Now let's dive into the intricate web of Halo 2's storyline and its memorable characters. If the original Halo Combat Evolved set the stage, Halo 2 turned the entire theater into a sprawling epic. The story picks up where the first game left off, thrusting us back into the armored boots of Master Chief, our stoic super soldier protagonist. The game kicks off with a bang, literally. The Covenant, the alien alliance hell-bent on humanity's destruction, launches a surprise attack on Earth. This sets the stage for a story that's as much about survival as it is about uncovering deeper conspiracies. Master Chief is not just fighting aliens, he's battling against time to save humanity from extinction. One of the most significant additions to Halo 2 was the introduction of the Arbiter, an elite Covenant soldier. This character adds a new layer of complexity to the narrative. The Arbiter, voiced by the legendary Keith David, is a disgraced warrior seeking redemption. Playing as the Arbiter provides a fresh perspective on the Covenant, showing them as much more than just faceless enemies. This dual narrative, switching between Master Chief and the Arbiter, is a bold storytelling move that pays off, giving players insight to both sides of the conflict. Master Chief remains the stoic, nearly silent protagonist we've all come to love. His actions speak louder than words, and his unyielding determination is a cornerstone of the game. Meanwhile, Cortana, the AI companion, continues to be the voice of reason and snark, guiding Chief through the chaos. Her witty banter and emotional depth add a much-needed human touch to the story. On the Covenant side, we meet new characters like the Prophet of Regret, one of the alien leaders who believes in the Great Journey, a religious prophecy driving the Covenant's actions. Regret's hubris and miscalculations lead to some of the game's most intense battles, including a memorable showdown with Master Chief in the ruins of a submerged city on Delta Halo. The introduction of the Gravemind, a monstrous, sentient flood entity, brings another twist to the tale. The Gravemind's cryptic dialogue and eerie presence hint at an even greater threat lurking in the galaxy. This addition ramps up the stakes and sets the stage for the higher stakes drama that unfolds. The game also fleshes out supporting characters like Sergeant Major Avery Johnson, the tough-as-nails Marine who brings humor and grit to the story, and Miranda Keyes, the determined daughter of the fallen Captain Keyes from the first game. The interaction with Master Chief and the Arbiter add a depth and provide emotional anchors amidst the relentless action. Halo 2 excels in creating a narrative that feels both expansive and intimate. The intricate plot weaves together themes of loyalty, betrayal, and redemption, making each mission not just a battle but a step in a larger journey. The storytelling is bolstered by top-notch voice acting and cinematic cutscenes that were groundbreaking at the time. Alright Spartans, let's gear up and dive into what makes Halo 2 a masterclass in gameplay mechanics. If you thought the first game was revolutionary, Halo 2 took that foundation, gave it a plasma grenade, and launched it into orbit. One of the most notable gameplay changes in Halo 2 is the introduction of dual-wielding. This mechanic allowed players to wield two weapons simultaneously, doubling the firepower and opening up a world of tactical possibilities. Whether you were mowing down grunts with dual SMGs or pairing a plasma pistol with a magnum for that infamous noob combo, dual wielding added a layer of depth and strategy that kept the combat fresh and exciting. Vehicles also saw significant upgrades. The Warthog, everyone's favorite off-road death machine, returned with improved physics and handling. But the real game changers were the new vehicles, like the Agile Ghost and the intimidating Scorpion tank. The addition of hijacking, where players could physically yank enemies out of their vehicles, added a visceral thrill to the vehicle combat. There was nothing quite like hijacking a ghost mid-battle and turning the tide of combat in your favor. Now, while you're dual-wielding your way through alien hordes, why not dual-wield that like and subscribe button? Trust me, it's as satisfying as a perfectly timed plasma grenade stick. Multiplayer was where Halo 2 truly shined. Utilizing Xbox Live, Bungie created a robust online experience that set the standard for multiplayer gaming. With a matchmaking system that paired players of similar skill levels, it was easy to jump into a game and find a fair challenge. The introduction of ranked playlists added a competitive edge, encouraging players to climb the ranks and prove their mettle. Maps in Halo 2 were meticulously designed, balancing open spaces with tight corridors to cater to different playstyles. Classics like Lockout and Midship became fan favorites, known for their strategic depth and memorable battles. Each map was crafted to encourage the movement and tactical positioning, ensuring that no two matches ever felt the same. Customization options, while limited compared to modern standards, were a big deal at the time. Players could choose their Spartan's color and emblem, allowing for a bit of personal flair. This might seem basic now, but back then, it was a significant step towards the personalization gaming experiences we see today. The campaign also featured cooperative play, letting you and a buddy tackle the Covenant and Flood together. This co-op mode was a hit, turning an already epic adventure into a shared experience. The difficulty scaling kept things challenging, ensuring that teamwork and coordination were essential. Halo 2 also introduced the concept of the skulls, hidden items that, when collected, modified the gameplay in various ways. These range from making enemies tougher to adding humorous twists, like the Grunt Birthday Party skull that caused grunts to explode in a shower of confetti when headshotted. Finding these skulls added replayability and a layer of challenge for hardcore gamers. Now let's dive into the sales performance of Halo 2, where the numbers speak volumes and the influence is undeniable. Released on November 9th, 2004, Halo 2 was more than just a game. It was a phenomenon. First off, let's talk sales. Halo 2 shattered records right out of the gate. On its first day, it raked in a staggering 125 million, making it the fastest-selling entertainment product of its time. By comparison, major blockbuster films struggled to hit those numbers in their opening weekends. Within 24 hours, Halo 2 had sold 2.4 million copies in the United States alone, and within 3 weeks it had sold 5 million copies worldwide. By June 2006, sales had surpassed the 8 million mark, firmly cementing its place as one of the best-selling Xbox games ever. But the impact of Halo 2 wasn't just about numbers. Its real legacy lies within how it revolutionized online multiplayer gaming. Xbox Live subscriptions skyrocketed thanks to Halo 2. Players flocked to the service to experience the groundbreaking matchmaking system, competitive ranking, and the thrill of playing with or against friends across the globe. The game fostered a vibrant online community that laid the foundation for modern multiplayer gaming. The cultural impact of Halo 2 extended far beyond the gaming sphere. It influenced other media and pop culture in significant ways. The game's soundtrack, featuring contributions from artists like Breaking Benjamin and Incubus, brought mainstream attention to the video game music. This was one of the first times a video game soundtrack featured well-known bands, blending cinematic scores with rock music, which resonated with a broad audience. Then there was the I Love Bees alternate reality game, otherwise known as ARG. An ingenious marketing campaign that captivated gamers and non-gamers alike. This ARG involved solving puzzles and uncovering story elements through a series of cryptic websites, phone calls, and real-world events. It was a viral sensation that showcased the innovative marketing strategies that would become a hallmark of major game releases. Halo 2 also played a pivotal role in the rise of eSports. The game's competitive multiplayer modes were perfect for organized tournaments, lending to the establishment of leagues and competitions. Major League Gaming, otherwise known as MLG, adopted Halo 2 as one of its flagship titles, helping to legitimize professional gaming as a career path. This not only brought competitive gaming into the spotlight, but also inspired generations of gamers to pursue esports. But as we delve into the lesser-known corners of Halo 2, we uncover a treasure trove of Easter eggs and intriguing facts that even the most dedicated fans might not know. One beloved Easter egg is the hidden music cue on the high charity level. Players who jump through the holographic Halo rings in a specific sequence trigger an alternate version of the game's theme music, a whimsical touch that rewards exploration and experimentation. Now let's move to some trivia that shaped the game beyond its gameplay. The development of Halo 2 was under such a tight veil of secrecy that Bungie used code names for various aspects for the project. For example, the multiplayer component was initially codenamed Boneyard, reflecting the developer's view of a place where ideas and mechanics didn't fit into the main game could still have a life. Another intriguing fact about Halo 2 involves its voice cast, which included celebrities beyond the typical voice actor roster. The game featured voices like Michelle Rodriguez, known for her roles in action movies, and David Cross, a comedian and actor. Their involvement brought a new layer of star power to the game, highlighting its significance in the entertainment industry. And there you have it, folks. From epic battles and intergalactic politics to sneaky scarab guns and unexpected soccer matches, Halo 2 truly has it all. Whether you're a Spartan or just here for the trivia, we hope you enjoyed this deep dive. Now, if you'll excuse me, I'm off to perfect my super bounce technique. Until next time, keep your plasma grenades close and your arbiters closer. If you enjoyed exploring the history of Halo 2, click this video here to see more from the Retro Reload. And as always, thank you for watching.